Hey, welcome to Jeep Sheep TV. This is not really your regular scheduled programming, more of an update for everyone so you know what I've been up to. What on earth is going on here? That is not my car, and this is not the garage you recognize. Probably. Okay, if you didn't know, I recently moved, and in doing so, I gained a 2.5 stall garage, which comes with its own set of quirks, but is significantly larger than the 1 stall I filmed everything in. So let's give you a quick tour of this nonsense. We have added a lot of additions to the garage family, including an air compressor for a whopping $50 on Facebook Marketplace. Got a, I don't know, decent garage air compressor for someone just starting out like myself. Got the good old table with the sink in there, but the sink doesn't work at the moment and it's covered in junk. Let's see here. I have a workbench now, so no longer am I going to be pounding on things on the floor. I can do it from a standing position and maintain health in my back. I don't know. That was funnier in my head. Chemicals and whatnot. I acquired some drawers, so now I've got some electronics and stuff. More organization. Yeah, check that out. That's kind of fun. This is my desk. It was in one of the videos, probably, but I do most of my electronics work from a seated position at this desk, and it acts as storage. I'm coming back to this monster. All right, found a TV stand and turned it into my toolbox, bench, whatever. So that's pretty cool. Got my tools in here. This slides out. Needs to be organized a little better. Yeah, and then some storage down here. I added a lift kit to my TV stand, so that way I could store things on top and below. And then this, I'm kind of proud of. The TV stand doors used to be on a slider, and now it's a saw slider. Okay. This is currently the random crap storage. Sorry. That's where the Jeep tub is, right there. We'll be working on that here pretty soon. Some other things I acquired in the move, like a grill, a butt ton of cardboard boxes, things that I need to get out of here. Scrap materials, there's that welder, and a test bench, which there will be future videos on. That's pretty sweet. And then we have parts and raw material storage all the way to the ceiling. We have, check it out, Jeep stuff. We have Jeep stuff for sale. So weird items like fuse covers and reservoirs. I have some of those. If you need them, let me know. There's a video on this channel about some of that. More Jeep stuff and more Jeep stuff. And we got some raw metal stuffs for more creations. Oh yeah, all kinds. But it all starts with this monster right here. So, I'm currently renting. That might change, but at the moment, that's my situation, and this belongs to the guy who owns the house. You know how the story goes, folks. The car doesn't run now, but it ran when I put it in the garage. Blah, blah, blah. It's probably just the battery. Well, it wasn't just the battery. Turns out it's the starter. We think. We're about to find out. But we think it's the starter. And so, I say to myself, no worries, landlord, also a friend of mine. I will go ahead and fix your car for you. No problem at all. I've done starters on a couple cars now, and it's really super easy. Not the case. So, this is... It looks like an engine mount, because it is. There's an engine mount bracket thingy down there. I was supposed to take off the exhaust manifold, but I didn't. And I was still able to get the starter out, which is good. It was just harder. Yeah, and then the starter was buried down in there where you'd expect. But getting stuff out of the way, I had to take the whole front end of the car off, just so that way I could move the radiator like an inch backwards to get a few things out of the way. I needed just a little bit of play, and so the front end came off, and so did this structural piece here, because these holes had the radiator all trapped. Yeah, so I'm not going to say it's my favorite project, but it's a necessary one. I want to get this back to my friend / landlord, and then it'll be out of here, and Jeep stuff will return to the garage. I have installed a butt ton of lighting As you can tell, my skin tone is a lot better in here, so filming wise we should be good. Doing some house renovations, and this is all the wood I've pulled out. And anyway, so yeah, let me flip this guy around because we've been talking a while. This has been the short tour of the garage, and this garage means there is so much more to come. I have more Jeep projects, I have more things coming around. I am running out of video from last winter, and so I'm gonna have to start filming here in this garage. I've got this Jeep tub, we're gonna start welding on that again, so don't worry, I didn't forget about that project. I just had to pause because life got in the way. And in a good way, we have so much more space now. So tell your friends, hit that subscribe if you haven't. Odds are you're not seeing this video if you didn't. But yeah, continue watching, and thanks for being here. If I don't see you here, I'll see you on the trail. Okay, so I got this new phone, and I can totally like just draw on it as if I'm in the NFL here. So right there, that's where the starter was. And that's where it is now. Oh. And if we come back over here, that location, we're going to take a new starter, beep, the spinny thing, and we're going to put it in right there. Yeah, then it's going to go into the car. It's going to be great. Yeah. And up here, there's a smiley face. Actually, it's a frowny face because this car is not fun to work on. Sad.